time all the way to January 28th, 2015, where possibly one of the most infamous FNAF fan games would ever be released. I'm talking about none other than One Night at Flumpty's by the developer Jonachrome. If you have no idea about what this game is, I'll give you a slight summary before we get truly in depth. In this, please join me real quick as we go back in time. Allow me to. Don't. A key? The penguin's got. The music stopped. The music stopped! He's that way! What's down there?
Tito, there's a way up there.
Shaw! No. Don't give me this hope. Don't give me the hope. What's down there? Wait. It's all of them. That's the ending chamber. That's where they all end up. Oh, Shaw, what? Set him on fire. Just light him.
Mrs. Waterman were very, very, very bad people.
Light him on fire. Take that lighter and light him on fire. Light it.
Oh, you're in trouble now. Playtime is over, children.
Oh, who does the voice
This
acting?
year's hunt has been so delightful. It's so much fun when they hide. But now I seek. And oh, when I find you, little bunnies, I will rip, and I will cut, and I will punish you.
Set him on fire. He's right. Come on. Cheap jump scare.
What did you do to him? Let him
While he's doing that, light him on fire! Oh, and they're forcing her to throw hands! Yeah! Wait, why did you just knock the mask off? Wrong thing! Grab the earth thing! Setting! Bonfire time!
Give me back the book, little one.
You want this?
Please, give it to me.
Oh, your face. Oh, fire. Yeah! Yeah!
No, what have you done?
Burn! Ducky, beat his ass! What the fuck? Kids, run! What are you waiting for?
Oh my God, there you are. Young girl, we've been looking for you all around town.
Dad?
You know you kids shouldn't be around places like this. Jesus, Jay. The things people say about this place. Let's just go. Both of you. Let's go home.
Wait, there's a Shaw. They're now the only two.
Mr. and Mrs. Waterman were very, very bad people. So many families torn apart. And though the town saw them burn on the fiery pits of hell,
Oh, they're two
that
friends.
house and the memory of their horrible actions still haunt the town of Nash Lake.
Wait. Martin. Oh, God. Izzy Splash. Peter Rice Cakes. Real good. Caroline Hick. I tell you what, this one was well done. Bravi, he's amazing. Witch sheep, that's what they call her.
When you smile and it tears your face, it's time for the inhuman.
I tell you what, this one was a lot.
You're dead and out of this world.
Alright. Let me just see if there's anything left. As soon as I seen this, though, this was the one that had the music playing with it. And this is Bozo, I think. I always get Bozo mixed up. Take it back, I think Bozo's the Nutcracker looking guy. This is Willie! Oh, I'm an idiot. I've been missaying names. I am so sorry. But this shows them as the first two victims. That makes a lot of sense, them two being the first two. That was... It's like sitting through a procedure or something. All you feel is like uncomfort. And to show you like how integrated their style is. I am so used to, with horror, cheap jump scares. This one doesn't do cheap jump scares. It tells you where it'll be, so you focus on it. And it, instead of jumping at you, slowly integrates it, making you just tense up more and more. And this one was the most, like, horror related. Like, uneasy feeling. Half of that was just my entire side is just goosebumps. Although I heavily celebrated them setting that person on fire. Alrighty. Well, with that is the Walton File reaction for a while. If y'all have any horror related reactions y'all would like to see from me, please let me know down below. And of course, if there's any specific channel that y'all would like to see, let me know. Got a bunch that I plan on reacting to, actually, from J Jim with the interviews and so on. So, with that being said, my name's been Killer Bear. Here, you can sub just by hitting my little icon. And right here is a video that YouTube believes that you would enjoy. And with that being said, I hope y'all have a wonderful morning, day, night, whatever it is for you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new episode of none other than Five Nights at Candy's. That is right, today we are going to continue with night 2. Of course, night 1 didn't really do much for us. So, of course, night 1 didn't really do much. Instead, we got introduced to two animatronics and the monkey. Hello?
You have one new message.
Alright.
Hey there. I put up a note today to gather some intel on the animatronics and the other employees. Just to get a list of the issues we've had with them. They've written down some stuff here for you. So let's see.
Okay.
Alright, so obviously the animatronics walk around at night.
Yep.
That by now. They try to get to places they shouldn't be. Yep. They act weird after dark. They don't like adults. I mean, I suppose. They always seem nice around children. Around us employees, they just kind of stare at you. I always thought they just hadn't been coded to interact with anyone other than children. But some
Okay.
I'll be sure to leave another message for your next shift.
Where's the monkey? The monkey's dancing his way to me. Why, Mr. Monkey, are you dancing your way to me? Leave me the fuck alone, I don't want you to dance to me. Get away from me. Am I good? Yeah, okay. Monkey! Where's the penguin? I don't want the penguin. Where's the penguin? Get the fuck away from me. I'm still good. Ah, you coming on this side, huh? Alright, penguin ain't moved. Hi, Pingu. You little rat bastard. How do you look? I can't even see him. Where's the monkey? Where'd he go? Come on. Let me see you dance with me. We'll do this thing now. Ah, the monkey's back out. Why? Oh no. Ooh. Daggone, they are moving tonight. Do I have enough? Okay. Green screen. Monkey! Ah! Fuck out of here, monkey! Fuck off! Where's everybody? One. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Please. Sorry, Pingu. Please leave. Yes! 3%! Okay. That was actually a little bit difficult. Not gonna lie. Loading fee. What in the world? Well then, ladies and gentlemen, that has been night 2. Uh, I don't know what to make of that final little loading screen. Seemed like there was something bad that happened. Seems to be an understatement. However, with that being said, with night 3, I'll see y'all tomorrow, and we'll play it then. I do not know exactly what is happening in this story. I will say though, that monkey, he was getting very, very active. So was I think it's named Cindy, or it's Candy. I don't know which one's which. Maybe y'all can tell me. One of them is very active. It was attacking my left side a lot. And that penguin, little Pingu, wants to do a lot, it seems. But yeah, with that being said, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye bye. Where's the monkey? The monkey's dancing his way to me. Why, Mr. Monkey, are you dancing your way to me? Leave me the fuck alone, I don't want you to dance to me. Get away from... Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Killer Bear, and welcome to Night 3. That is right, we're halfway through Five Nights at Candy's. I'm surprised I made it to our 3rd night. Honestly, we've done this perfect so far, so let's hope I don't jinx it here. However, very first night, we got introduced to Candy and Cindy, I believe. Last night, we got to meet Chester and Pingu, so part of me's a little scared of who we might run into tonight. Of course, Pingu almost killed us. We barely passed night 2. We had 3%. If you haven't seen it, you can actually go and watch it. A little thing will pop up right now for you to watch the full series. But let's get right on into it. 3rd night. Let's see what we got. Hey!
You have
One new message.
Still here, I see.
Yep.
Awesome job these last 2 nights. You're already way better than our previous night guard. He didn't even stand 2 nights before he brought a wrench to his shift and tried to destroy one of our animatronics. The animatronic in question is the blank character, one in the drawing room on camera 11, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised he still works. And
Seriously.
despite the holes and the fact that his left arm and the back of his head is missing, the kids still really like him. Anyway, ever since that day, Blank's been acting almost more strange than the other animatronics. Like, among other things, he seems to have developed this fascination with getting into the office with the ticket booth. And I guess he can't see the glass or something. So yeah, keep an eye on him. If you see him heading for the ticket booth, shut the door in his face, and then he'll find something else to do, I guess. Oh, and by the way, ever since that new Freddy Fazbear's Pizza closed last week, we've been getting more and more customers during the day. So next week, if you're up for it, we could use you on the day shift. think it over. We'll talk later.
Okay. Aha! I will say, I wish this remastered made the scrolling easier. Oh, Pingu! Chester, come on, monkey, let me see your eyes. Never mind, do that to see you cry. I'm going. Oh, okay. Is that good? Bad? What? What does Blank do? Blank, what do you do? Tell me. Let me see, buddy. Okay, so far, trying out something a bit new. I'm gonna try saving a lot of my power. We're at 2. Hi. So yeah, we're at 2. And we're at 78%, so I think we're doing good so far. If it's not yet obvious, I don't know what Blank does. Hi. Ooh. Was that good? Yeah. Oh! Okay, so he's the Foxy character, not Chester. Pingu, get out here. Chester, you too. Fuck you. Was it Chester? Was I right? Probably. You done? Yeah. Pingu? Ha ha! Okay.
I said, okay.
So Chester is the Foxy. And he's the only one that gives a sound cue of when he leaves. Okay. So, now we understand. Okay, we got it. We so got it. So got it. Okay, so Candy and them, they want to ping pong me back and forth. I knew one of them. Not yet. I think I could risk just holding that down. The thing is that I don't know if it's an instant kill if he breaks the glass. Pingu, no! Ah! Okay. It's 5. A little more aggressive now, are we? Anybody? Okay. Hi! No. My butt is not being served. It is not magically delicious. We are not playing this game. Okay, I haven't really been checking. Let's find out where. Okay, yeah, you're right there. Haha, you big idiot. Chester! Chester's singing his way to me. Where is Pingu? There he is. Like that little feather. Alright, 6 a.m. Yes! First try! Yes! We haven't died. Oh, sweet baby God, I'm starting to get it. We did really good that time. I did not think we would do that good. Last time we only had like 3%. Okay. Oh, God. Why are you freaking out? Oh, that's the aftermath. Wait, there's something there. Oh, God. Okay, you're right in my face. Can I help you? Why are you freaking out? Chester! Yeah! My man, look at him! Oh, Chester, you lay off the drugs, buddy, please. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was night 3. So far, we have done this. I kid you not. Deathless. We haven't had a single jump scare. We could possibly beat Five Nights at Candy's without a single jump scare. If we can do that, I think that deserves a subscribe, a like, comment down below what game we should play after Five Nights at Candy's is done. Tell me what game y'all would like to see in the live streams. Wait, before we go, this right here is a little chart that says how many people view my stuff and subscribe. If you would, please hit the subscribe. You can hit this little thing right here. You'll be able to subscribe. Here's a video that YouTube thinks you would enjoy, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to me playing games, really. Games I wish I could play when I was younger. And today I have a very special one. It's one that was a fan-made game that I feel like every FNAF player ever really knows. Kind of deep down to their core. It is none other, that is right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Five Nights at Candy's. Believe it or not, what I found was none other than the remastered. Reason for this is due to the single fact that I did not know what the difference was between the original and the remastered, and the remastered was definitely a lot easier to find. So, hopefully, this is okay. I don't exactly know when the remastered came out, but I do know that the series as a whole for Five Nights at Candy's is relatively bit older compared to some of the other FNAF fan games. So, with this being said, let's get into it. Candy's Burgers and Fries. I'll say this now. It is loud. There, Funko?
You have one new message.
Hi, hello. I'm the junior manager here at the restaurant. I'm supposed to walk you through the job as our new security guard. From your resume, I can tell that you're already a well-experienced guard. But, you know, it's protocol, so I have to walk you through the basics anyway. So, let's get started. We have security cameras all around the restaurant, and if you bring up the camera panel, you'll be able to view the view from each camera by pressing the camera buttons on the minimap. Now, our lights are always off during the night, obviously, because it'd be a waste of power to leave them on all night. So to actually see something on the cameras, you can activate the camera system's night vision mode. You activate night vision by clicking on the button of whatever camera you're currently viewing. So for example, say you want to see what's on camera 1. You bring up the camera panel, you click on the button that says Cam 01, and then to use night vision, you click on Cam 01 again. Once night vision is activated, you can click on any of the other cameras and view them with night vision as well. And you turn it off the same way you turn it on. Now, night vision takes more power than regular vision, so make sure you use it sparingly. Your first priority as a security guard here But I'll at least be a role model on that one. You need to remember that closing these doors takes power. And the longer they're closed, the more power they drain. Now, I know that sounds kind of backwards, but you have to trust me on that one. I think it's something about the doors having an automatic fail-safe feature in case the power gets cut off. You know, so they open up if there's no more power. All I know for sure is that they do use more and more power the longer they're closed, so you don't want to keep them closed for too long at a time. Now, the reason I keep mentioning the power is because the restaurant uses a backup power generator at night, which only has a certain amount of juice in it.
Why?
So anything from viewing the cameras to using the security doors takes power. You can see how much power you have left on the computer on the desk in front of you. Try not to run out of power. If you do, though, you won't be stuck in the office since the doors will always open up anyway. Oh, and one last thing. The animatronics aren't completely turned off at night, so they might start walking around a bit. But just be careful not to let any of them into the office, because we have stuff in there we don't want damaged or anything. Though, don't bother with the ticket booth door. They won't attempt to get in through there. That should be all. You'll hear from me again on your next shift. Have a good night.
Okay, couple things immediately I want to talk about. This feels awful. Turning is like sickening. I don't know if it's due to the engine. The fuck was that? Hello? Oh, there you are. Hi. Oh, the door is open. Oh, you don't even need to. That's pretty cool right there. Can I angle this right? Yeah, okay. I can watch my power while I have this up. Alright, he's on too. Alright, I did want to say, I'm noticing in the cameras, there's a couple things that don't have cameras, like this room here and that one. I think I did that right. Wait. Oh. Okay. Alright, that one's at 12. That one's at 5. Man, I don't trust them at all. Alright, one's at 3, one's at 2. Why does it sound so violent whenever they like changed? Who the fuck are you? We got monkey. I think I can last. What does the monkey do? Can I boop your nose through the camera or something? I thought it would just been the cats that were awake. Yeah! Hell yeah. That was not that bad. Loading feed. Oh, God. Hey, Marionette. Oh, Jesus! Why the fuck are you so close? Bye. Why are you looking at me? Okay. What the hell was that? Why did the marionette seem so mad? I should very much preference. I don't know anything about this game. I haven't seen this since Markiplier played it. So, when it comes to this, I am lost. And I think I'm gonna leave it right there. I'll see y'all in the next one with this game again. While I have you here, right here, you can hit subscribe. Right here is a video that YouTube thinks you would enjoy. And I will see y'all in the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Killerbear. Welcome to another night at Five Nights at Candy's. That is right, we are going on to night 4, so let's get right on into this. Night 4. We got introduced to Blank yesterday. Hello? Pretty quiet.
You have one new message.
Alright, so real quick, we had an old animatronic version of Candy, before we got these new shiny ones. Anyway, he was supposed to be out of commission ever since he was involved in this incident with a customer. An adult customer, luckily. Not a child. Not that the children aren't safe here, that's not what I... Anyway, our technician has tried to fix him up for some time, and he wants me to warn you that old Candy might start walking around as well. He should be in parts and service. That's camera 10, I believe. Keep a real good eye on him. He's quite big, so just be careful around him. That's all.
Quite? Oh, fuck no!
Oh, and I heard you took the day shift offer. Nice.
Hi, Pingu. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna pre-close that. Fuck you. We ain't... Hey, Blank. Whew, okay. I almost missed that. Not even gonna lie. Oh, you can't see his eyes! That's fucking rude as fuck. Pingu. Okay, he's back. Blank. Okay. No, we're not doing that again. Blank, please, fucking move! Yes! Hi, Chester. Bye, Chester. Hey, don't know who you are. Let me see. I'm kind of freaking out. I don't like how some of this is going down. Pre-close that. Open that up. Kind of killing a lot of power. Perfect. Okay. Now we're resting. Bye. Okay. We're doing okay. We are dancing our nights, dancing the troubles away. Don't you get me? I say we're good. Oh God, they're coming for me. Ah, you stare into the camera, you weird bastards. Ah, Pingu! Ah! Okay. Open. Ah! Am I safe? Good, 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 good. Ooh, okay. Ah! Okay, I don't want to talk in case I miss something. I don't want to do nothing in case I miss something. Woo! Like, Jesus Christ, y'all took something tonight, did y'all? It's not there. Ah! Take that. Ah! I can't. Pingu, no. Okay, 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 okay. No, 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 no. No, no. Good, good. Okay. Hold on. I want to check something. Oh! I got so lucky I did that. Oh, God. Okay. Yes! Oh! Okay. Still, we have yet to die. In this game, we have yet to die. Night 5 might be different. Okay. Loading feed. Oh. Wait. Oh. Why are you're pointing at them? Oh! Okay, I have an idea. Hear me out. I believe that in the previous ones, the marionette was freaking out. The second one, all we hear are children laughing and playing. They end up dying, and we see them on the conveyor belt, and they're being instant tape everywhere. We later see that there are animatronic parts put onto the system. I believe that the two children that end up dying become Candy and Cindy. I believe that's what this whole end of night thing is talking about. However, I could be wrong. Y'all probably know a lot more about the story. All I really know is that this game's been pretty fun. Still gives a little bit of a challenge to someone that doesn't play this game really good. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are deathless. We have yet to die. We have done extremely well. And I believe if y'all enjoyed this, please give it a like, hit subscribe. Here's a video that YouTube thinks you will enjoy, and I will see y'all in the next one. But this is Five Nights at Freddy's 3 Horror Animation Part 1 by Narcotic 3D. And this one I want to choose because not only the views and the likes, but because of this comment right here. If this dropped when I was 9, I would be in a mental hospital. When somebody says something like that, it piques my interest a little bit. So I am very much hoping that this is some of the best of the best. And you know what? That kind of just proved that this is. I was not expecting, an animation person to full on have that ready. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's luring the kid. Oh, what are you about to do? Oh! Oh! What the? Oh, this one's not going to be good for a video. Oh. Okay. So we're just straight up making manwich. Oh, God. I don't even want to go back. Oh, you cross-eyed derpy man. Why? Oh, don't look at the camera. Oh. Ew. Why are you cross-eyed? Why are you like this? No one has to see this. Oh, this is present day. This was him coming back. That's the room that was sealed up. They drowned in their own blood. Oh, God. I enjoy seeing your tears. Why do you have their heart? Oh, he's back. Oh, don't look at me. Oh, you weirdo. I can't see anything. Why do I feel pain? Oh, you poor babies. It hurts me. It hurts me. All they feel was pain. Fight time. Yep. Get his ass. Yes. Get him. Oh, God. Hold on. I gotta go back. This is an amazing animation. Where you get to see the soul. And it rushing towards him. That is so good. And there we see Bonnie, Freddy, and Chica. And you see all the blood splatter that got on them. No one feels bad for you. Fazbear Fright. FNAF 3. Wait, that's Freddy. Okay. We got a Springtrap edit. Okay, hold on. Balloon Boy looks really good. I did not expect Balloon Boy to actually look decent in this. I don't know why they added all the hands and all to the main animatronics. Chica, which looks straight out of somebody's nightmare. Jesus. With the soulless, dead eyes, cropped open mouth. She is missing a couple teeth. What the hell was that? No, we're not getting past that. I can't even stop at the right place. I know this is probably supposed to be Freddy, but with how yellow it is, I want to say it's Golden Freddy, but I know it's not. The hands reaching out, that probably should have been in like one of the games, genuinely. Oh. Okay, I actually like this. You get Golden Freddy, Mangle, Balloon Boy, Foxy's there, Chica, Springtrap. Oh, even Foxy looks good. This should have came out back in the day. Everybody would have been playing the game. That is amazing looking. Ah, my back. Marionette, why? Why they got you looking like a moon? Ow. Wait, hold on. That is the weirdest one that I've seen yet of him. With the teeth there. I think they got the teeth in the wrong place. But this is still like the attention to detail. The sunk inness right there. The top layer skin gone. Oh, that is gruesome. To be continued. Jesus. I actually want to find the second one. Is it out yet? It's not out yet. Oh. I gotta see it the next time. I definitely gotta see it. Oh, that was good. I don't know about y'all, but that seemed pretty good to me. Y'all let me know what y'all think. But yeah. Thank y'all for stopping by. If y'all are new and y'all stayed here, please hit subscribe. Very much helps a bunch. And try my best to get 2 a day. But yeah, I'll see y'all. And the next one that we're gonna be watching is actually an SCP video. I've never watched SCP. I'll be completely honest. I don't know what SCP really is. I don't really know the lore. So I do think that at some point I definitely need to full on research it. But I found I found one called SCP 7819. No vacancy, uncontaminated or uncontained. By a person by the name of the Volgun. So it seems like this person has a bunch because there's that one. So I feel like I could actually watch a bunch of these. So y'all let me know if y'all would start like to see a bunch of these. Be very interested in doing it.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-7819.
Okay, so already we get introduced to Dr. Miller. The thing that we're going to be looking at is 7819. The animation already looks really good. I really like the hazy
Object
effect.
class, Keter, uncontained.
Uncontained. What does
Special
that mean?
containment procedures. If you are currently under the influence of SCP-7819, please immediately refer to Addendum 1. SCP-7819 is still under active study. If you believe you have come into contact with it, contact the research lead immediately.
Okay.
Description. SCP-7819 is a predatory location that manifests along exits of the United States numbered highway system in the contiguous United States. SCP-7819's appearance is generally fixed. It presents as a small roadside hotel or motel, though the exact layout may vary, advertising vacant rooms, always identified by exterior signage as the Rest Easy Inn.
Okay, so the whole uncontained means you can't contain it. Because the SCP is an entire building. Let me just make sure I understand right. We're talking about a horror creature that is a building. I just want to make sure I'm perfectly enthralled with what is currently being said. We're talking about a creepy building. And if you come in contact with said creepy building, contact the person in charge. Perfect.
Several conditions must be met for SCP-7819 to manifest for a driver.
Really?
The time between midnight and 4 a.m., local time zone.
Perfect.
The driver of the vehicle must have been driving for over 5 hours, discounting small breaks. The driver must be a past or present Foundation employee.
Okay.
The driver must be alone in the vehicle. Upon driving near SCP-7819, the driver will begin to feel a deep-seated sense of fatigue and
Okay, so the way that you prevent this is always have a passenger, don't drive more than 5 hours, and don't drive between 12 and 4. Sounds perfect to me. What happens if we get in contact?
7819, the driver will begin to feel a deep-seated sense of fatigue and tiredness. It is unclear whether this is a natural reaction to driving for several hours and seeing an opportunity for a break, or an anomalous phenomenon caused by SCP-7819 to lure drivers in.
Okay, well you said it was a predator. So it's probably putting you to sleep so you will stop.
Regardless, this fatigue will continue as the driver pulls off the highway and into the parking lot of the inn. Should the driver drive past SCP-7819, the sense of fatigue will remain, though through unknown means their vehicle will be seamlessly transported several miles backward, often without their realization. They will drive past SCP-7819 again, be transported backward again, and this process will continue until they park inside SCP-7819.
Oh,
The driver will not
okay.
be able to escape this phenomenon until they exit their vehicle, enter SCP-7819, and perform several requisite activities. These activities vary, but SCP-7819's many manifestations have provided a relatively dependable action plan for performing the rituals and surviving SCP-7819. If you are currently under the influence of SCP-7819, please proceed through Addendum 1. Remain calm and do not rush. Accuracy and efficiency is more important for survival than speed.
Okay, seems like we're going with the slow is smooth, smooth is fast routine there, which completely understand. So this thing isn't just a predator by making you tired, it will keep you in a groundhog situation until you pull over specifically into it, which means that it's not just a building, but it's like the land around it.
Good luck. Addendum 1. SCP-7819 Survival Guide. Up to date to March 26th, 1996. Space. Parking lot.
Okay.
Instructions. Bring your car into an empty parking space. Try to select one that's surrounded by other vehicles. To separate yourself from the pack would attract attention. Once you park, exit your vehicle. Take only what you need. Whatever device you are reading or listening to this document on, your cellular phone, keys, purse or wallet, and a bag containing some toiletries and essentials. Luggage and clothing will slow you down. If you have been equipped with a firearm or own one privately, do not take it with you.
Oh.
Spend some time in the parking lot before entering the lobby. Observe the other parked cars around you. You will note inconsistencies, such as wheels made of wood, unclear jumbles where logos and brand marks should be, and shapes or designs that do not correspond to any actual vehicles produced by automotive companies. Avoid looking through the windows. If there is a large burning vehicle in the parking lot, do not investigate it further. If at all possible, pretend it is not there. Enter the lobby before the fire goes out.
I followed protocol. Pulled my Forerunner into a parking spot of this dingy sex motel. The last parking spot, actually. The lot was completely full otherwise. I grab a few things I have and squeeze out of my car, parked next to this big Dodge Caravan, except, wait. No, I'm not. It's like you described a caravan to someone else, and they described it to someone else, and then that person had to make a model of what they had in mind out of paper mache. I accidentally knocked a hand against it and realized that it was made out of some kind of plaster. And it was hollow. I got curious, so I started investigating the other cars.
Nope.
All like this, logos and designs that look like cars on you going up, but took a closer look, and it's all nonsense.
They're all fake. They're specifically there to lure you in. It's another lure tactic.
A facade, literally. I wasn't scared or anything, but it did put me on edge. Like how, when you know someone is trying to put you at ease, you put your hackles up.
Space. Lobby.
Okay.
Instructions. Upon entering the lobby, make your way to the front desk. It will be unoccupied. You may ring the bell once if the sound brings you comfort. Wait in the lobby without exiting it. Hum your favorite song to yourself as you wait. The silence in the lobby has been described as oppressive. Stop humming when you become aware of the noises coming from behind the counter. Hop the counter. There should be a closed door, rattling as though someone is on the other side. Listen to the sounds and note them down. When they get louder, repeatedly slam your fist against the door. Do not speak.
Why is there a random horse? Okay, so the thing that you have to do is specifically bring the. If it brings you comfort, you can bring the bell only once. You sit there, you can hum a tune or something to yourself. Afterwards, you'll begin hearing noises behind the desk. You want to go to the other side of the desk, you'll find a door. You go up to said door, and you specifically listen into the noises. When they start getting louder, you bang on the door.
Eventually, you will be slipped a key to a room. This may not work on the first attempt. Repeat it until you succeed. Say thank you and depart.
No idea what's going on. Door's firmly locked. I can just hear through it, and the paper-thin walls. Pretty filthy noises. Soft enough to where I have to press my ear against the door to hear anything. Wet slapping like someone's thumping a drenched towel against the ground over and over. There's
almost as if, let me think, a body was being slammed up against something.
This periodic wet coughing. The snapping stops during the coughing. Also, this moaning.
Yep.
It sounds in pain, like someone starving to death. Rises and falls in pitch, but it's always there. I can hear whispering too. And sometimes the moaning and whispering and coughing are all at the same time. How many people are in there? I tried rattling the doorknob and it all stopped. All of it except for the moaning. I froze, and after a few seconds they went back in.
Sorry, I got way too invested in what she was saying. I forgot about the horse.
Except for the moaning. I froze, and after a few seconds they went back into it. Weird as shit.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Space. Elevator.
Okay. Well,
Instructions. Your room will be inevitably on a higher floor, and you will be unable to find stairs, forcing you to use the elevator. You will notice that the buttons are in an inexplicable pattern and have unclear writing on them. Press whichever one feels right. There will never be another person in the elevator with you. If you see someone, be aware that they are not human. Treat them with the appropriate level of caution. Do not remove your eyes from them, and always stand with your back against a wall. If the figure resembles an older, clean-cut man wearing an expensive suit and overcoat, do not enter the elevator.
Okay. Thank you for telling me that. So, old man, clean cut, business suit. We're not getting on the elevator. So you're telling me, well, it makes sense because we already established that this SCP is the entire building.
It will smile at you, compliment your appearance, and hold the door for you. It will do this for up to several minutes, repeatedly attempting to convince you to enter. Politely but firmly tell it that you are just passing through and will wait for the next one. Stand beyond the threshold. It cannot pursue you outside of the elevator. Eventually, it will move on. If the figure resembles a middle-aged woman in hiking gear, you may enter the elevator and ride it to your destination. The elevator ride will take much longer than it should, up to half an hour. Do not panic, and reciprocate the woman's attempts to make conversation.
Okay, so this is seeming more and more like the Twilight Zone. This is just the Twilight Zone's elevator.
Do not be honest with her. Lie openly and brazenly about every possible detail, including obvious ones such as your ethnicity and age. She appreciates this. If the figure resembles a younger vagrant, it is safe to enter the elevator. They will not speak, but may offer you a hug. Accepting this has no consequences and is left to your discretion. When you arrive at your floor, they may offer a small trinket, such as a tin duck or ceramic ashtray. Accept it gratefully and keep it close at hand.
My nerves are on fire.
Space. Hallways. Instructions. You will exit out of the elevator into a hallway of some kind. Checking your room key is pointless. It will either not have a room number or have an entirely impossible one. Your room will make itself known to you when you find it. As such, begin walking down the hallway. Resist the urges to investigate the other rooms in the hallway. The doors have peepholes in them, and making eye contact may invite unwelcome attention. Keep your eyes focused down, and ignore any feelings of being observed as you proceed down the hall. Avoid making noise. The other guests are sleeping.
There's other people here. That's what you're telling me. And we are currently being watched by whatever might possibly be on the other side of doors.
The hallway is generally not linear, and you may find various other spaces. Eventually, you will arrive at a crossroads. These will occur regardless of whether the exterior topology of SCP-7819 allows for it, and are suspected to be incongruous spaces. As such, it is advised not to remain in them for more than a few minutes at most. Personnel who have dallied in the crossroads report dull headaches and paranoia. This is best addressed by picking a direction at random and beginning to walk down it. It is unclear whether SCP-7819 adapts to one's mind or vice versa, but this has been the most effective method for arriving at one's room. You will know it when you see it.
I have no idea how long I was walking. At least 40 minutes. But that was after I started checking my watch. Just endless shag carpet and flickering yellow lighting and shitty commercial art on the walls.
Jesus.
I thought it would just be one long hallway, but it wasn't.
No.
I mean, it's fast it was. But then it ended and took a sharp right turn, and then a left, and then down a set of stairs, past a smoking lounge through a little walkway. Didn't have any sense of consistency to the construction. Just felt like a weird amalgamation of every hotel I've ever been in, glued together without thought. Eventually it started getting really bizarre. The carpet went from drab beige to like the pattern you find on bus seats. There were curtains, but they were nailed to the wall so they couldn't be opened. Every successive set of doors kept getting lifted a few inches off the ground until they were literally halfway into the ceiling. This isn't a place people were meant to be.
It is genuinely like the back rooms.
Space. Room. Instructions.
Oh,
Use your key
Jesus.
and enter your room. You will immediately feel a chillness in the air. This is normal. Do not close the door behind you until you have turned on all the lights and ensured you are alone in the room. There may be a door to an adjoining room. Move a piece of furniture in front of this door, or otherwise find a way to barricade it. The layout of the room will vary and be completely idiosyncratic, such as having mismatched furniture sets,
Yep.
dozens of chairs filling the room with nothing else,
Yep.
or being difficult to traverse. Do
Yep.
your best to get comfortable. The bathroom may be locked from the inside, but this is not a point of concern unless you have reason to believe someone is inside. If you do, bar the door to the best of your ability.
Take that table.
You may keep the lights on
Throw
or
it.
dim them, but get into a bed and pull the covers over yourself. If the room has a television, you may put something on to calm your nerves. Personnel have suggested home and garden television delivers the best results.
Seriously.
Eventually, you will fall asleep.
I doubt.
My room had 3 beds, fanning out from and facing a single focal point. A shitty microwave that wasn't even plugged in. Absolutely baffling. Like it was designed by a person with no understanding of how humans lived. I got in and made sure everything was fine, then put my stuff down. Took a leak, which is when I found out the bathroom was fake. The plumbing wasn't attached and the toilet and shower were made out of, like, plywood, like props on a movie set. Hardly the weirdest thing so far, but for some reason it just f***ed with me. I got out and slipped into bed. Almost immediately, I felt insanely tired despite the circumstances. I could barely keep my eyes open, and right as I was drifting off, it occurred to me that I hadn't checked under the beds.
Space. Pool. Instructions. You will wake up in the hotel hot tub. There will be no one else in the indoor pool area, and you will feel physically awake but mentally exhausted. This is normal.
How do you get
A small radio set on a nearby table may be playing a song from your childhood, but the signal will be of poor quality. Try to tune it better if you can, but do not change the station. Do not change the station. You may exit the hot tub and inspect the main pool. It will generally be of idiosyncratic shape and construction.
Yep.
You will find that the surface tension of the water is much stronger. It has formed a thick, tight membrane that prevents objects from breaking through it. As such, do not step into the water. You will drown. Underneath the membrane, you may see shapes moving around. Ignore them. Return to the hot tub, re-entering it. This time, completely submerge yourself. Despite your expectations, once you go under, it will not feel warm. It will feel painfully, bitingly cold, as though stepping into ice water. Ignore it and open your eyes. You will find that the hot tub descends several feet deeper than expected.
So it's, instead of a hot tub, it's more of a really cold, just like if you're in nitrous, what's that really cold stuff? I can't think of it. But it's the stuff you use for ice cream. So it's like you're in there, and you specifically have to get submerged in it and open up the eyes, and it's just going like...
Swim to the bottom and grab the small object you see lying on the floor. Inspect it after emerging from the water. You will find your clothes neatly folded on a nearby table. Dry and redress yourself before departing for your room.
I've always loved hotel pools. Something about them. I don't know. You'd think everyone would go for it, but for whatever reason it feels like I'm the only one who's ever in one. So it's just a nice calming space for me to sink into the water and be utterly alone. This wasn't like that. This felt wrong in some interminable, indescribable way. Every facet of it seemed designed for maximum discomfort.
Yep.
The echo bouncing off the ceiling and water being close enough to your own voice to trick you up. The angles and contours of the pool were unnatural, like someone had never seen a pool before. Literally hundreds of life preservers hanging off the walls. The main pool was unnerving. The membrane on top made it so that everything underneath the surface was blurry and hard to make out. But still, I could see 3 or 4 blurry shapes moving around, swimming back and forth. One of them was person-shaped. At first, I thought it was another person, trapped or something, and tried to get a little closer. Didn't step into the water, but I put my hand against the film. It swam up on the other side and pressed its palm where mine was. Held it there for a moment. Then it starts slamming its fists against the membrane wildly, trying to tear through it like a wild animal. I can hear it screeching from under the water. I screamed, scrabbled backward, grabbed my things and ran. Thankfully, I only checked out the other pool after getting the object from the hot tub. It was my engagement ring. My engagement ring. I lost it years ago. Flashed it down the toilet of a hotel I was staying at.
Oh, it's
Space.
got
Breakfast
stuff
area.
that you lost.
Instructions. On your way back to your room, you will pass by the breakfast area attached to the lobby. Despite it being still night outside, it will be open and the lights on. Enter.
Ooh,
There will be a large
donuts.
amount of food laid out on the counters. Most of it will be inedible in some form, though there are usually some edible foodstuffs. Ignore all of them.
Oh.
Do not feel guilty about doing so. And instead make your way to the only other person in the breakfast area. Join them at their table as they eat. They will attempt to persuade you to stay. Politely but firmly deny them. It will make your heart hurt, but it is necessary should you wish to leave. They will repeatedly do this, and you must repeatedly deny them until they stop asking.
Plastic fruit, styrofoam waffles, muddy water instead of coffee. I'm not exaggerating, it was literally fake food. All laid out and presented like a typical continental breakfast.
Jesus.
Very weird, but I followed the instructions, ignored all of it, and headed for the man at the table. Older guy, salt and pepper hair, looks like every dad. The only sound in the room was his chewing, and the dead air on the television as it softly played static. He seemed excited to see me once he noticed me.
I wonder if it's the same dude that we get told not to join in the elevator. Hey, Horrible, how are you? It's been a while. It's been a while since I seen you, man. Oh, that is a big stretch. How have you? How have you been? You actually missed. We had a whatchamacallit. We did a live stream, or not a live stream. We reacted to a FNAF film before this one. So how have you been? Oh, hold on. Trying it stuff. It's not working out. It's the subject you're watching anyways. Yeah. I figured I'd take a look at what this SCP stuff is. It's been pretty good. I don't know much about the lore of SCP, but this one's been kind of straightforward and understandable.
Asked me to please take a seat. So I did, opposite him. Started bombarding me with questions. Where was I from? Where was I going? How long I'd been on the road? But not with the sinister edge of the people in the elevator. Genuine, sincere, wanting to know if I was alright and having a nice time. I tried my best not to feel bad about ignoring all of his questions and just saying, I want to leave. I got the sense he'd heard this a lot, and he was persistent about it. What can I do to make your stay better? Sorry, I say, but I want to leave. You're not enjoying the amenities? They're fine. I still want to leave. Don't you think this is nicer than having to deal with the troubles of life? It's a resort. Maybe, but I prefer the troubles over whatever this is. Fighting to joke down the parts of me saying he has a point. Eventually, he just goes crestfallen. Is there anything else I can do to make you stay? No. He seemed to accept that. Told me to spend the rest of my night. Check out in the morning. He was still sitting there when I left.
Okay, so the person you see in the breakfast is the actual SCP. The old man is the humanoid version of the SCP that not only makes you tired and drags you there, but fakes everything until you're there.
Alone.
Jesus.
Space. Checkout. Instructions. When you wake up the next morning, late, regardless of when you fell asleep, gather your things and depart your room. You will find that the layout of SCP-7819 has shifted dramatically and is much easier to navigate. Several doors in the hallway will be hanging open, and you will pass cleaning carts as though housekeeping is doing their rounds. There will be no one around except you. Head to the elevators and back down to the lobby. There will similarly be no one at the front desk, but place your key down. Depart SCP-7819. Get in your vehicle. The parking lot will now be empty, and get back onto the highway. Driving until you can get into contact with your nearest site and report your SCP-7819 encounter.
The light light of day makes things feel a lot different. The labyrinth of the carpet and hallway just felt odd now. Not sinister. I went downstairs, turned my key into the empty desk. The breakfast area was closed again. I stepped out the doors. The sun was shining. Got in my car, got back on I-10, put the hotel in my rearview mirror, and then as soon as it came, it was gone. My parents and I used to take a lot of road trips when I was a kid, so we stayed in a lot of motels. You know the kind. Shitty roadside lodging where the rooms are cramped and the prices are dirt cheap. Years-old carpet. Unfashionable furniture from the 70s. Sinks that stick out into the room and hard mattresses. Not a resort. Just a place to lay your head down for the night. Transitory spaces, where you're meant to come and go. Not to stick around. Motels are not home, obviously. They try their best to feel like they're home, but not particularly well, which is why they have such a unique vibe of their own. A corporate design space calculated to put you at ease. They're spaces for humans to inhabit, but there's nothing really human about them. 7819 embodies that pretty well. Something that doesn't really understand humans trying fruitlessly to lure them in, with fractured memories of motel rooms and hot tubs. I don't know. I don't know what 7819 is, really. I can only make guesses from what I experienced. Like I said, I took a lot of road trips as a kid, and there are some deeply, deeply strange things that live on the edges of these highways.
If you follow these instructions, you will exit with no issue. If you haven't, we do not blame you for staying. Goodbye.
It's him. Don't tell me that was it. I was expecting a jump scare. Rounder House. Oh, that's who was talking. He did a really good job.
I would like to give a special thank you to Zargaran, Big Sip,
Okay, that was really good. I was genuinely expecting a jump scare there at the end. I was not expecting it to just stop. Okay. You know what? I really like that. I might have to actually watch more of these. I wasn't expecting to fully like that one. But, yeah. Thank y'all for stopping by. If y'all are new and y'all stayed here, please hit subscribe. Very much helps a bunch. And try my best to get 2 a day. I didn't post any long form thing today, so hopefully I can get something done for. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make this as quick as humanly possible. Welcome to my reaction to none other than the Walton Files. This is episode 3, the actual full episode, where basically we get introduced to 2 characters playing a video game version of the story, which also helps put a lot of lore in the fact of what actually happened in the Walton Files. I'm going to make this extremely short, as this is going to be the longest reaction and longest video possibly of everything. Now, in case you are wondering, this is off of a live stream that's about 3 hours long. If y'all want to watch everything in its entirety, you can watch it there, over on my live playlist. Also, huge epilepsy warning. Now, with that being said, let's get into the reaction. They said they've been trained. Hold on, Dad was talking about the forest. Local 57, San Juan Forest, Brighton. Oh, hold on. It says something right here. I missed it again. It's like a YouTube code. Hold on. I'm going to get it. It's here in the corner. U/H. Nope. Doesn't pull nothing up. I want to know why they did that. Hold on. Nobody's saying anything about that code. So I don't know. There's something with that, I have a feeling. Sophie Walton. 22 years old, born 1960. Jenny Letterson. 26 years old, born 1956. October 15th, 1982. Okay, so this is 8 years after it being condemned. Okay, we got a game going. Beta. Okay, so this is a beta tester. Okay.
Yeah, this is the game I want to show you something. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've played it for a while. Thought you would enjoy it. Also.
Okay, so it's Jeannie and Sophie playing the game.
They installed a machine in the basement of the building not so long ago, so please try to be careful. The janitor told me these are hella expensive. And delicate too.
Oh, I see.
So, do I start the game?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Right, so you gotta choose a name now.
Let's see. We got BSI 28019. BSI Testy. So that must have been a tester. File 0003. E08 Jenny. So Jenny must have already played. So this must have been, this had to have been Sophie's first time. We have 0005, 0006, BSI Test 2, Starla, we have the janitor who played, and Chris.
See your name over there.
Yeah, but the idea is that you play the game from scratch.
Let's see. Put my name over here then.
Okay, she's taking number 3.
Fuck. Shit, I can't go back.
Dumbass. Huh.
gang, gather around.
What is this, Mr. B?
Yeah, what is it, Bob?
Oh, don't tell me you guys forgot about today. Any... Anyone else aside from Danny?
That was the most, like, somebody better shut her up type reaction right there.
Alright, Danny. What day is it today?
Right, today is the annual fruit festival. We do a huge party on the restaurant every year.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, me too. Well, I'm sure this party is much better than last year's, right?
Well, I need all of you to get your fruit sleeves back.
Uh-oh.
You guys are up for this, right?
No.
Uh-oh.
Oh, heavens, what are we gonna do?
Oh no! Is the fruit festival canceled, Mr. B?
Oh, you don't.
For a second there, I was not expecting salamanders. I legit thought we were going full steam ahead, all gas, no brakes, with him just completely saying it, and then I had to remember this would have been an arcade inside of basically a Chuck E. Cheese.
Important.
I can't help but notice you guys eat fruit real quick. My pond's filled with all kinds of fruits. Say, why don't you guys do me small favors and I'll give you all the fruit you need?
Okay.
Small favors and I'll give you all the...
For a second there, I thought there was something on his hat.
fruit you need.
All right, Pete.
That'll be fun. All of us working. Great.
It's the guy's face right there.
Well, like a week for me?
Oh,
Well,
okay.
like a week for me?
Watch right here. Watch. See? You get the soul. It shows up. Because these guys are always in a fixed position, right? That's the soul. See? Okay, so already we get the soul. We got the skip dialogue from the animatronics. Billy just randomly shows up, screams his name like a Pokemon, and we have the guy's face right there. But it's like halfway.
Pete the Hippo.
Pete the Hippo.
You know, something I like about that game is
Fun fact, Banny loves birds. She loves to hear birds sing too. Do you like birds?
the artwork. I don't know why, but there's something about it that seems really familiar to me.
Oh.
Right, I should show you the controls so you don't have a hard time playing later on. Alright. Okay, so you use this thing to move around. Okay. And you use these buttons to interact with stuff. Yeah.
Apples.
Yeah, I've played this game for a while, a few years ago, and I noticed a bit of stuff. Yeah, this game looks very...
Okay, already I see Rocket is currently hiding there. We have a pig. That looks like a scarecrow. We have Pete the Hippo right there, and we have Billy. And apparently it's Jenny, of course, who is showing Sophie.
Unfinished. I saw a ton of errors and shit while playing the levels, and it crashed a couple of times too.
Huh. That's strange, but then again, the game did clarify it wasn't a beta test when we turned it on the machine.
Yeah, when we assigned Sophie's machines, they clarified that as well, but here's the thing. These glitches are very creepy, if I'm totally honest. That's why I wanted to show you this in the first place. I know you're into that Funny Styles Incorporated.
Have I heard that name before?
I mean, that company has been pretty relevant these past few weeks. Didn't you hear? What happened? Some weird rumors and shit. Apparently there was one employee that drove to some forest a few days ago, not too far away from here actually. He hasn't been seen around ever since.
That's talking about the guy from the first one. What was his name? Chris. He goes to the place. But we were told to believe that happened in 1975. But it would have made more sense if it happened later, actually. So if it happened in 1982...
He drove to that place. Really? Yeah. The word got out quickly. Some family members say it was his first day. What's his name? Brian, I think?
Brian.
Well, I hope he's doing alright.
Well, who knows? Maybe he's okay.
I mean, it's been a while since he was last seen, right? Brighton's not that big of a town anyways. They would have found him by now.
Reminds me of this other girl.
There's more?
This young employee named Ashley. Young adult. Very pretty. She became some sort of urban legend around here.
Why?
People say she died inside of some old bunker from the company. Her body was never found.
They both died at the same place. They both died in Brighton. She died inside the bunker in the back rooms. As for Brian, died in the forest being hunted by Bond.
Most say she was privately buried. Others say she's still inside that place.
Sounds like a made-up story to get one quick away from the forest. We should probably just continue the game.
Yeah, who wants to hear about this kind of shit while playing some child game, right?
Bobble the Hippo was the original owner of the town. He had two sons, Pete the Hippo and Johnny the Hippo. Bobby made the promise of creating the best quality barn in the world. Rip Bobby, other year.
You good, Sophie?
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about, anyways, so do I have to, do we have to go to a certain character, or?
If you get close to a certain character, it will let you access their level.
Oh, neat.
Okay.
I don't like this one. It looks boring.
Aw, she's my favorite character. Oh well, it's up to you, really.
Alright, we saw Shaw there.
I like apples too. I like the clown one.
Billy.
Press this button.
Oh, okay.
See, I told you this game was a little broken.
I can tell.
Fun fact.
You know, I keep thinking about Bunny's smiles. It sounds familiar. This game is bringing back so many memories, but it's so hard to just remember exactly. Sorry, probably just boring you with random thoughts of mine. I'll stop.
No, not at all, Sophie. However, I gotta do some other stuff. I got this one essay I need to finish. I'll see you around.
Oh, alright.
Just talk to me in case you have any questions regarding the game, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jenny has now left Sophie there at the thing. And we are now in none other than Billy's game. His level. This sounds like such a bad idea.
In the barn for the rest of the game? Everything's fair. The most of the stuff I need is located in the ridiculously complex puzzle. Say, could you help me out to solve the puzzle? Alright, first we need to get the party hat. There should be in the... Okay, good track. Now we need...
Oh. What in the world?
Alright, how do I...
Billy chased him. Billy prevents him from going back there.
This game is very broken, more than I thought.
Yeah, it is very broken. It left the starship. What in the world is this?
Do I have to...
Okay. It's a game of tic-tac-toe. Okay.
There we go.
Sophie wins the game. And Billy leads. And brings a present.
What's that? Jenny?
It was Ashley, if I remember right. This is showing Ashley's actual face.
I don't know, the game just crashed. I was playing and the game just kept showing weird visuals. Yeah, it was so weird, like I was being told something, I guess.
Like a message?
Maybe.
What, so you think this game is haunted or something? I don't know. There was a time where I was playing, and there would be times in which I would do certain stuff that would cause the game to glitch and display some bizarre visuals and stuff. Anyways, it's getting very late. You sure you want to play right now? Why not just wait so we can play together tomorrow morning?
I mean, you can give us a lunch, Jenny.
Alright. Good night, Sophie.
Good night. Alright.
Okay, so Sophie's going to be playing alone again. Jenny's going to be asleep. Okay. Anything new here? BSI 28019, BSI Tester. This is Sophie's. This is Jenny's. 0506, BSI Test 2, Starla. Janitor's is right here. We have Chris's, and we have 2 empty files.
Let's start this.
There's a high chance Bunny Farm PPX file data has been corrupted or its information has been altered or replaced by a third party. We recommend you unplug the machine immediately. Opening the file may lead to unknown glitches and errors in the levels. If you do not want to continue, however, we warn you if you do want to continue, we warn you that the machine could suffer major changes, and at its worst case, a complete shutdown, deleting all valuable information in it. Do you still wish to continue?
Fuck. Don't tell me I lost all my progress, because I am not handling that cloud level again.
0722.
This is the same level again. Think. This is the same where the glitch occurred, and I really feel like I should dig deeper into this. I'm expecting to see a bunch of glitches since, like, dig
Wait,
deeper
hold
into
on.
this.
You immediately see one. Billy. Billy looks a lot different here.
Expecting to see a bunch of glitches since, like, the save file is corrupted, so, yeah. Huh.
Okay, everything's...
Alright, let's go.
Hippo House.
Surface.
Wow! Pretty horse.
What happened there?
Wow! Pretty horse girl.
I'm supposed you two. I need to help me feed the pigs, right? Alright, I need you to pay attention to what I say and follow the instructions I give you. Okay, so, first of all, do not open the cages unless I tell you to.
What am I going to open the cage? I think it's really fun. I think it's really fun. Yeah, I think I'm going to open the cage now. Yeah.
The pigs get loose.
Oh, Benny, what have you done? I'll take you to the hippo house.
Finally, you come, Bunny.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to help.
It looks like they each entered a different door. We'll have to find keys for each door.
Okay, so basically we'll have to catch up to this, I think?
Sounds about right.
Okay. Gotta find the keys for these doors.
on how this is.
Wait, what if take this?
Bond hates Banny because she is a yapper. I can very quickly tell that. When she gets to talking, she talks fast. It's a lot like, what was that character? Mabel. Mabel from Gravity Falls.
Shit, it worked.
That's a key? In the plush ad, Bond just hates her. I can see that. Oh, this is...
Alright,
The hippo guy's gone. Can you watch them? Correctly, it is in here somewhere. I'm definitely going to try and watch all these. Whether or not we get to them, because I don't have an hour left before I have to go to work, so this might be the last episode for this watch. But I'm definitely going to continue watching these. But this is...
okay, I think I know what to do.
What in the...
Yeah, there we go. I noticed that these errors act in a certain way. This is that unknown error mentioned earlier was something or someone trying to talk to me or trying to get me to do something. Like if whatever's going on wants to get me to do something, because especially because these all occurred when I interacted with the characters that didn't have something to do with them. I've also noticed that I talk to myself a lot.
Okay, so... Last photo. Oh, went past it. Oh. Susan Wooding.
These are taken for audio number 3, June 30th, 1974. Jones' birthday party finished an hour ago. I decided to stay out in the employees of the place. This week has been strange, especially for the young people. I find it weird that they replaced the home stores a few weeks ago. Holly's doing alright. Rosemary came in today and asked if we'd seen him around. I'm pretty worried about it. Felix is very concerned in a way too. Yes, everything's according to plan. This was the first birthday party in the restaurant, and I think it turned out pretty well. I noticed a few irregularities in the stage and in the audio animatronics. As the engineer and the person who basically built the animatronics to begin with, it was easy to notice these, especially in Bond. Something off. The limbs weren't moving properly, they looked stiff and odd, mainly his right arm. It took a few minutes to take him to the backstage, just to be sure that's okay. I know that Chris left some hours ago, and Felix didn't even show up. I'll leave and close the restaurant when I'm finished. I'm sure it's not going to take long.
Okay, so Felix didn't show up at all. Felix was the new guy who was doing the rebrand, of the 1982 after the original closed in 1974, only 28 days after it got open. So that's Susan. we playing as Susan? Or Sophie's playing as Susan? What? Okay. So of course we know that Susan ends up becoming Shaw after she is deemed broken and is later become beautiful. Ugh, gross. Or no, she becomes she becomes Banny. What? I am still alive, but I can't move. And I can't read that. And my stomach feels weird. I'm having trouble breathing. That's what that says. Having trouble breathing and my stomach feels weird. Okay, so this is Susan here. Yeah, she's in there. She's in Banny. You made Susan beautiful. Oh. Okay. So you play as Susan, go try to fix Vaughn. Vaughn kills Susan. Susan becomes Banny. And you give her a present. And Sophie doesn't even know. And you just see her begin to just tear up. Already there is like nobody here. The pig's not here that was normally here. You have Pete the hippo gone. The cows ain't here. Oh, there's one.
That was kind of confusing and scary, but it felt like I was being told a story or a certain event. I mean, clearly I was, but, yeah. Thing is, the pills have been making me forget a lot of stuff from my teenage years and my childhood, and, like, I started taking them for a reason, but...
Okay, so a lot was just said there. She says that the pills make her forget. And in the earlier episode, it says, take your pills, Sophie.
Thing is, the pills have been making me forget a lot of stuff from my teenage years and my childhood.
And there you get to see Susan. You see the human right there.
Childhood, and, like, I started taking them for a reason, but I really don't want to think about it.
Great music. Linda Thompson, do not touch. Okay, these are redacted files. Okay, October 30th, 1964. This is an entire decade before the opening of the restaurant. Felix has been acting weird lately. He's been bringing he's been drinking more than usual. And I am very worried about him. I don't know what to do. He can't. That's a 4. This down here says I don't know what to do. We have a lot of redacted. Okay, here we are. August 23rd, 1965. I know I haven't talked here as much as I used to. This month has been so crazy. I moved in with Felix last week. He was very happy about it. Okay, so Felix does the rebrand in 1982. We know this. Yesterday, Jack and Rose had their third child, a little girl. Okay, so on August 22nd, there's a small girl that gets born, which, if I remember correctly, is Sophie, who is the character that we're currently being. A little girl. No, hold on. This is a different one. This must be a sister. A little girl, her name is Molly. Molly Walter. Or Molly Walton. That's a N. Jack and Felix seen pitching the restaurant idea with a You're gonna be back eventually? Hey, Dirtbag, take your time, man. Not gonna be too much. I just appreciate you stopping by. Somebody that is interested in the project. The name's Opera Fun Tech. Okay, December 26th, 1970. Alright, so this is 4 years before they opened up the restaurant. Christmas was nice. They felt, something a doll, a gray rabbit for Ed and Molly. Molly, Molly now named it Rocket. So Rocket is the gray rabbit that Molly named. Felix drank a lot yesterday. This has been a This has been a problem for a while. He is a good person. He is a He's a good person, but he doesn't want to address this. It's getting worse and worse, but he doesn't notice. He feels bad about it, but doesn't try to change. Alright, the handwriting is getting a little bit better. January 3rd, 1973. It's getting worse. He is so surprised with their project that he doesn't realize how much work he is doing to himself. Can't make out that word right there. How much damage he is doing to me. That's damage. How much damage he is doing to himself, how much damage he is doing to me. He keeps going to places to drink. Sometimes he even starts in the something at night. I can't make out that. For the sole purpose of... I can't make that one out. He doesn't listen. He never listens. I don't know what to do. Okay, so Felix's drinking is getting a lot worse. And at this point, he's been drinking coming up to a decade of just nonstop drinking. Okay, this is way too pixelated. I don't know what to do. I just cannot. I can't make it out. Okay, here we are. This is a month before they open. Dear Felix, by the time you're reading this, I shouldn't be home. I know you're confused. I am confused too. What you said last week, it hurt me a lot, but it opened my eyes. Hopefully this opens your eyes too. Our relationship isn't remotely. I don't think I ever was. I can't make that out. Felix killed Jack Walton's kids. Gotcha. I'm leaving Boston this morning. You're at the warehouse with Jack, and the rest as I'm writing this. By the time you get home, I'll already be in Hurricane. I know you are busy today doing Jack a favor. Something related to a sorry party. I can't remember, but please go there when you have the time. As to me, I'll try to build my own life while I still can. You should do that too. I love you. Goodbye, Linda. I am sorry, Linda. I am so sorry.
I shouldn't be reading this.
I am sorry. even more of the stuff is missing. Lily's birthday.
Fun! What a wonderful surprise! I'm supposing you're here to help me set up Lily's birthday party, right? Wonderful. You see, I need someone to help me set up the games for the party. Say, why don't you help me set up the games? What do you think? Fantastic! Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. It'll be lots of fun.
Okay. Very, very dark.
What? Again, I feel like this could be related to a person trying to tell the player something, maybe even a ghost, because this game really makes it seem like people shown on screen died.
It is. It says hi. It's saying hi there.